Hello and welcome to episode 3 of our Timberborn Update 3 hard mode Let's Play with the Iron Teeth faction. Last time we built a whole bunch of levees, flooded the whole thing, almost had a huge catastrophe of loss of beavers and loss of food supply. But we recovered, we kept our head, and now we're in pretty good shape heading into the third episode. Just started an 8-day drought here in Cycle 7. We have this new dam from the last time around with a water pump. Currently manufacturing gears for the water tank right here. And today we're going to keep on developing pretty much as much of the green space as we can for wood and food production. Although for food right now we seem to be doing pretty well. Probably going to focus mostly on the wood for right now, which is what we're going to do as soon as they get all this stuff taken care of. And somebody pointed out in the comments there was one tree we had not marked for cutting, which we have now fixed. Other than that, everything is looking pretty good. Got a couple other things we can be taking care of, but it's going to be a pretty slow process, one thing at a time. The good news now is I think we can go ahead and retire these water pumps and stop pumping out of this reservoir. And we can actually move those down here because this is a much larger amount of water that we're having stored. And in so doing, we can then raise the level here as we've been, well, kind of starting right here. We can get further along with that, and then we can also get this one going. And what I had kind of been planning all along here, go into underwater viewing mode, is to put in a floodgate right here, probably the 3-high one, just behind this dam. So that way, no matter how low it goes, it's never going to be completely empty. But what we're going to do, I think if it will let me, is put in levees right here. And then we have enough. Yeah, we have so many. Triple floodgates. We're going to do this. So that way we can actually increase this much higher than it currently is. And that should let us be in a pretty good position to store a whole lot of water here. Of course, we'll be building it up over time, but it doesn't matter how high or not high it is. For these floodgates to work, they will go all the way down, just like that, and let it out of the dam, just like it had been going previously. So we'll just go ahead and keep that at 0 for right now, just to make sure nothing goes super crazy. But of course, once they have this built, and then I believe we'll have to put one here, then there again, should be good. We'll actually go ahead and delete that one because we don't super need it right now. This will get us in a good spot up here, and we can raise and lower as we see fit. They're going to keep building these on this side, and we're probably going to have to, for the time being, probably put in some stairs over here. I believe they'll be able to build this if we have the stairs in place. Probably have them build oh, that's right, because we had a problem here with these things. I'm going to pause one of these and let them empty that out. Go ahead and put on our turbo speed here. But we get this emptied out, and then we'll put stairs there. Small price to pay to make sure everything is fully taken care of. It's just going to be a very long, slow grind to get all of this built, but it'll be worth it in the end. Going to go ahead, now if these are all empty, which they are, we'll go ahead and get rid of these. Yes, I know, even after all of that hubbub to build this stuff, it is going to be coming down, and we're going to focus our efforts on making sure stuff in this bottom area is in much better shape. I guess it doesn't really matter materials-wise. Just put those in like that. And then we'll do the same thing again over here. course, there's trees are going to have to be removed to get at the rest of this, but they'll get that done soon enough. And it's going to be a while before they get to building these anyway. We just need to make sure that these are not being super delayed by this guy having to take his stuff all the way up here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this guy off so we can get rid of him. I really like being able to, recover all of this stuff. It's very helpful. Okay, we'll plant some more potatoes. A couple of you in the comments have had concerns about me growing too many potatoes and not enough of other stuff. Yeah, that's probably valid. But the potatoes are a very, very good source of food. And don't worry, we're going to be branching out to other stuff pretty soon as well. Just have to find a good spot to do some underwater farming. Might be a little while before we get to that. And we could have more carrots, although we do have 108 carrots stored currently, so I think we're probably okay. Short term, if I had to guess. We have other stuff we could easily be worrying about here. Okay, is this empty yet? Yes. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Okay, we have some unemployed beavers, so I think we can... Okay, no, we're already full here on the district center. So what's the holdup with this stuff? Is it because there's no storage here? So I don't want to build a builder's hut unless we have to. It seems like we're honestly probably okay. Oh, okay, we are out of water. So I guess this needs to actually become a right now fix to this problem. Okay, so shift gears real quick and just have them get rid of these trees absolutely right now. We're not going to be in hot water, pun intended, I guess, for a little bit of time, but it's imperative we get these trees out of here. I know we're going to lose some logs by just removing them instead of, actually harvesting them. But let's get this whole thing done ASAP, shall we? Because this guy can only go so fast. And there's a lot of beavers that are really thirsty and would really like to get some of that water right about now. Now, the bad part about this is we're trying to make gears and planks at the same time. I'm going to pause the gears and get these guys going on. Yeah, we're going to go back to emergency work hours just for right now. To make sure we can get these planks to build the rest of these scaffoldings right here. Because we're not going to make it too far without having these water pumps in place. So I guess I could have delayed getting rid of these for some time. It should go fast. Should be okay. Why is this guy not... Okay, he wasn't in there making planks. Now he's making planks. Alright, come on, let's get this stuff done. We got some thirsty beavers. Thirsty boys. And girls. This is just such a slow process getting all this done. I really should have another lumber mill, but we haven't gotten... I guess I could have researched engines. We just don't have a whole lot of wood to burn. Oh, well, I don't have metal either, so that prevents that from happening. I don't think I can reach any of these metal placements with the district in the current position that it's in. This one right here, maybe. Maybe. I don't know about the distance here. Oh, that's also not the right height. I'm tempted to think that I probably could. But again, this is just so far. I would imagine it's going to turn red sometime around here, as long as I can get a bridge across this little canyon thing. We might be in decent shape. I haven't unlocked any bridges yet. These trees are in the way. Well, we got to get down here first. We'll see what happens there. Okay, good. This is now in place and pumping. Well, it will be pumping after they decide to wake up tomorrow morning for work. That ought to, short term at least, fix most of our problems. We also need to build another barracks because we just keep on making beavers. To be fair, we need beavers to work in the rest of these jobs. But it's a very slow process. It is just not something you can do overnight. Well, I think we're going to be okay now that we have these two going. Soon to be 3. But it is definitely time to get some more action going here. Can I actually... We will recover this. We'll turn this gear workshop around because I can actually connect to that guy. And then I think I will extend the path around this side here. I believe that's the correct distance. And we'll put in another set of dudes over here. Yes, another power wheel because we are not going to have the resources to come in and build anything else right now. Iron Teeth on a hard mode map really are just not set up for using water for any amount of power, unfortunately. So it is the hard and bitter grind for all of this stuff. Let's go ahead and put in a second lumber mill. Of course, these being connected will be a big help. We really need another builder's hut. Should become a priority for us here. Of course, this floods. We really need to get this second layer of blocks here because this loves to do this. It just becomes a very common occurrence. Good news is this third thing of water pumping should be done relatively soon. This is going to take 800 years, I'm sure, to get done. Died of old age. That's always allowed. These guys are not... Well, okay, they are harvesting. They're just kind of slow. So I think... I mean, we have the ability. I'm just going to go ahead and research a builder's hut as much as I kind of don't want to use that right now. Okay, yeah, this won't be red until we get over here. We should be okay. I am going to go ahead and put this at this, I think this will fit, yeah, at this junction right here. That'll allow us to employ a couple more beavers and get stuff done a little bit faster. And now we're waiting on gears that I can't make because I demolished the gear factory. Workshop. I always get the names of this stuff wrong. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and harvest this stuff so I can put this gear workshop back in place. Alright, you guys can have your 18-hour workdays back. We're not really in crisis mode, I guess. I should have been maybe a little nicer. Alright, potatoes. Got this one maple tree. That's going to be the last holdout for that. I also want to put a forester down here and start growing some more trees in this area because we're really... It's going to be impossible to have too much wood. I think this will let us get all the way over here. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, if I place it here or here... Oh yeah, that's the move. That is definitely what we need to be doing. So then I can use this entire area over here. We'll just go ahead and plant all of this as pines. We'll have an area of birch. I think I can get all of that. Then we'll have some more maples. I'm actually going to leave some, No, I'm not. I don't need to leave a path down here. Well, I'll leave space for a path. But I'm not going to build it quite yet. I don't know, in case I wanted to build more, water pumps over here. Okay. Is this cleared yet? Alright, let's put in a gear workshop right here. Get that guy going. Should I build a third lumber mill? Or I don't know why I'm asking. No one's going to be able to respond in time for me to make the decision. Force of habit, I guess. A lumber mill or a second gear workshop. I'm probably tempted to just do 3 lumber mills for now. Yeah, they're fully staffed. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do 3 lumber mills. Even though these aren't gonna operate at 100% efficiency because we're only gonna have 2 power wheels to do the whole thing. It'll be fine. Yeah, we are slowly getting more water stored. Alright, I'm going to... Okay, here comes another drought. I really wanted to have this done before then. I don't think we can do it. But this is done. So I'm going... Oh, that's a new sound. That's kind of nice. Let's get that up. That will fill up to here and then spill over here. It'll still be fine. Yeah, that's a lot more water stored up. That's nice. That is a big help. We'll put in these right here. And then we're going to do the exact same thing right here. And by that I mean put those 3 down and then put these 3 on top. So eventually this can be a lot higher. Actually, well, I don't know, because I think after you get past too high, it starts to decrease the amount of water it will, it'll irrigate. So maybe we don't want to do that. Oh, they can't reach this. Alright. I know this is dumb, but I need them to get in here. This is just really dumb. But we really don't have any other option but to just kind of delete stuff to get in there. I guess I don't really need the one in the corner. So it's kind of maybe misplaced. God, these clowns, seriously. Built this one first. Get out of here. And I thought, okay, it's because I dragged these all in one piece. That's why I did that. They're going to do that crap to me again, too. Stop putting logs on the closest one. Build this one first. Here I am micromanaging the placement of individual levee blocks. This is why I get into trouble. I tend not to take these things into account. Alright, yeah, build that. There you go. Now you can build that. Alright, how are we looking down here? We still only have 28. Are you serious? Come on. Of course, they would build the gear workshop last because it requires planks. Totally reasonable. Still don't like it. But we got to get this one done. Come on. At least I know we're not going to run out of water because we have a little bit extra stored up here. That I am going to put up to 2.0 right before the drought's over. I wish we could have gotten this done. It's going to be a whole long time before we get to do that again. They still haven't finished this. Oh, because they're waiting for planks, of course. Okay, 0.2 days. 0.1 day. If I timed this correctly, we might get a little bit of overtopping. No, we did it exactly perfectly. Wonderful. So now this is pretty much as full as possible. Not quite. But that is a nice safety reserve of water for a 13-day drought. We have plenty of food. Still lagging behind on our logs. But we have the space. Excuse me, we have the space for that. Now let's put in 2 more of these medium tanks. That's going to be a long-term project for these guys to get that done. But we are going to eventually use all of that. I guess I could have turned this one 90 degrees. That's going to bug me into this playthrough, I'm sure. Okay. They still haven't harvested this carrot yet, which is baffling. Is it out of range? No. So, what gives? Harvest the carrot. Anybody, please. There you go. Because I got to put stairs here. Oh, seriously, come on. You're going to leave that there? There you go. Now, come build the stairs. This seems ridiculous to just be chasing after this long. Alright, now that can go there. We're making progress, folks. Now, what you might expect is that I put a levee here. No, we're going to put stairs here because we're going to have to build a 3rd level of all of this. That's going to be fun. Or maybe we don't build a 3rd level right away. I don't know. Probably just really need to focus on getting all of this built right now. And we are still very, very far behind in terms of lumberjack capacity. We don't really have enough beavers yet, even after all this. We're still making more beavers. Yeah, I gotta build another barracks somewhere. This really isn't the best place for this. I guess I should have maybe done something a little bit different. If you remember the last Iron Teeth playthrough, we had that giant, I guess, Soviet apartment block style barrack building with all of our gravity batteries on top. I don't really know there's a great spot on this map to do that. Best I can see right now would be about right here. But we're still a pretty good ways away from really doing any of that. So that's right. I was going to take a look at the suspension bridges to try and get across these trees here without having to come in and get rid of all this. This just seems wasteful to do something like this. But I have to wonder if that's a good idea. I guess the smart thing to do would just be to build to the side of it and have them come in and just get rid of these trees like a normal person. That's probably the best course of action is to just do that. But I do think we can get to these ruins with the range that we currently have. They still haven't built this yet? Seriously? Oh, no available workers. Okay, you are now a priority job. Man, they are still lacking here. Okay. Get rid of those stairs. Somebody could come harvest this. It is nice we get 3 of the planks back. Okay. We'll put in another one of these. Not that they can really, you know, fill the job anyway. I imagine this will end up also being mostly lumberjacks. Maybe a couple of other storages here. But again, we don't have the beavers to handle that right now. We're trying not to grow beyond our means here. Which is something I'm very good at doing. So this is why I like the Iron Teeth. They have the pump that goes lower than 2 levels down. If we were Folktales, we'd already be almost out of water. But we can go all the way down here and still be perfectly fine. I probably should have put levees here and then built on top of that, but I think it's okay. We can also dam again down here if we so choose. We just really, really need more planks. And more power, which we can't get in this faction without the power wheels, or the wheels of shame, depending on your preferred nomenclature. And we really don't have the extra beavers to be building a ton of these, which is why I want to get this metal so bad. But to get there, you have to have the planks, which is annoying and unfortunate, especially because I'm going to have to rebuild this staircase because I couldn't build it in the original spot because the wood was too close to the wall. That's what happens, though. That's fine. I'm happy with the food situation. It definitely could have been a lot worse. I think we can probably safely leave farming alone for a while until we get maybe in the 40 to 50 range. It's probably when we want to start revisiting that. Wood situation, we have plenty of wood. Oh, he can't plant over? Oh, okay, that was an oversight. How did I not... Okay. Well, not being able to plant here is definitely not ideal, but I think I can put in... Of course, that's that size. I can always build a platform here, I guess, and just use this for storage. How wide is this? Okay. Maybe not. I'm going to have a path going all the way down here, too, so I guess we can just go ahead and unplant this entire thing and turn this into a pathway as soon as they can harvest these trees in, I don't know, a week or two. We'll get there. We still don't have a lot of water stored up, which is, I guess, maybe a little concerning, but I think we're okay still. We haven't been out yet, and these guys can continuously pump, well, when they're not in sleeping mode. Alright, and we are starting to get incapacitated beavers, so we are going to go ahead and need to build a medical bed. I don't know why I called these all medical tents in the previous playthrough. Force of habit, I guess. Go ahead and put 2 of these in. We're still a little ways away from getting a healer, because we don't have metal yet, but we do have the dandelions. So we'll probably end up putting the healer right about here, once I have the metal. Again, we're waiting on the planks. Like everything. We just got to get these beavers to, get to work. And then eventually, maybe we'll be in a good spot to get at that. And someone also left a comment about how these lumberjack flags and the gatherers and everything work in a radius from their position, and that you should spread these out. That's not something I've ever really done, but I think it's something we're going to start doing. Probably should go ahead and put in one right there, and then we can put a couple more on this side. The path, unfortunately, ends in terms of distance right here. So we can have one here. I'm going to low priority some of these already. Okay, we don't need a lumberjack flag right here, so that can go away. That can become something more useful, like, I don't know, another breeding pod, maybe? Sounds like a good location for one of those. We have plenty of berries, and our water situation is stable. Not ideal yet, because we're still waiting on gears. I guess I could just go ahead and pause. Not that one, because it's almost full of gears. I could pause this to try and stave off. I'll pause that one too, because we have to have our gears going somewhere else. So we have too much stuff waiting on gears to just kind of monopolize everything this entire time. I gotta get something done this episode, right? Okay, and this is now all underwater, so this guy is gonna go do anything else with his life. We could put some water pumps up here. I'm not really tempted for that. I am tempted, however, to research this bad boy and put him in. Oh, I can't because there's a path here. Okay, well, we'll solve that one real quick. Put in this guy right up here, because this shouldn't ever dry out. It should pretty much always be full. So that'll be a nice recreational tool for our beavers, as well as putting in a campfire somewhere up here. I don't want to block off too much useful space, but this seems like it could be a good spot. And we can put in a rooftop terrace. Oh, this actually isn't a great spot for it. But I could do two of these guys. And just put in one of these. Because I wasn't going to build on top of these anyway, but this is a good start for getting our beavers some much needed social time. And a good side project to construct some things as well. Now, have they built the stairs? Almost. Almost. This guy's going to leave. Nope. Okay, good. So he can go ahead and get right to work here. And I'm going to check the distance on this path here, because I would like to keep it a straight line, but if it's still going to reach, I might just kind of leave it alone. I think we're going to want to, we're just going to want to come back and do that, but I guess we can keep working from where we are. Now that we can reclaim the resources, I am very, very much interested in logical planning and eventual construction, even if it means having to rebuild stuff a couple times, because hey, if you're only going to lose 25% of your materials, you might as well just always go for it. Having this storing water is going to be a huge help. And we need to get another dam built over here. How far can I get? Okay, let's see. That's going to get me... I don't think it's going to get me that far. Wow, really? Okay. Well, if that's the case... I doubt it gets that far. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, this is a nice surprise. I will go ahead and put in... Is that going to be... Yeah. Oh, that is lower than I thought. Well, that'll give them a nice project to take care of here. I think they should be able to reach all this, yeah? Yes, perfect. Okay. That's going to be nice to trap some water in here, just for the sake of irrigating all these trees. And I guess we could get up here. I don't know. I just like the idea of having more water stored up, because this is, in a longer drought, this is going to go dry. Unless we have our robust system of locks over here. Oh, seriously? I've been spending this whole time thinking this was going to solve this problem? Wow. Absolute clown moment. Okay, well. I guess what we'll do is we'll just sit here and unplant all of these crops and build a path just to build these things. What a shame. Okay, well, the good news is this area right here can now be reclaimed. And we can use this space for some more storage. Or for something else entirely. What's in here? Chestnuts. I'm going to go ahead and delete this guy. We'll collect all of these things, and then I will probably put another storage thing right here. Oh, we're flooding again. Perfect. Okay, because I forgot to put this back down. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. You love to see it. This is just the absolute pinnacle of good decision-making, friends. I am very upset with myself. Fortunately, the water goes away relatively quickly, and we can just completely drain this. Well, that was certainly an exciting start to the wet season. Nope, 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 can't do that, can't do that. Nope, 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 we're going to do it again. All right. Nope, nope. All right, you just go all the way back down again. That's fine. Okay, well, we've certainly learned something today. That is, always pay attention to the drought counter. This should dry out. Oh, that might be kind of deep. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to lose too much more sleep about it. Now, over here, if this ever dries out, is where we're going to be able to use our suspension bridges. Now, this is a 3-wide gap, which means I need to either unlock... Well, I can't unlock the 3, so it's only going to be the 2. Yeah, I'll start with the 2. And I guess I have to unlock the 1 as well. We'll just do that for now. And I think if I put... Oh, I have to unlock that, and we don't have science for it, but that's okay. How are you thirsty that bad? There's so much water everywhere. Just go get some. You can't be that thirsty. That's illegal. It's against the rules. Stop breaking the rules. Okay, all these are dead, which is unfortunate. This guy's collecting stuff. We still don't have enough beavers. I feel like I really haven't overbuilt anything. And I guess an argument could be made that I am going a little too fast. But I really don't feel like it's unreasonable. So this should get us in range just ever so slightly. Are we, I guess I will turn these up to higher priority. I'll make the builder's hut a lower priority job. Now that most of the stuff is actually built. These planks are going to kill me, man. We got to get metal as fast as we can. It's not working out. It's rough. Man, come on. Okay, as far as storage goes, I know we're pretty full on a lot of this stuff. So I guess I should have built another, that chestnuts is full. This is storing berries. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Those are both grilled potatoes. That's okay. We're actually we are full up on stuff, so I guess we really do need more storage. So I'm going to go ahead and put I guess I could just go ahead and put this here. Why not, right? There's no reason not to. We'll just build that there, and we will make that for... What are we hurting on? Potatoes? Probably. I don't know. That's berries, potatoes, carrots. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to have this be potatoes. If I can ever find the right thing. Okay. So I need these guys to harvest this stuff immediately. Alright, but if that's dried out and dead, I can just build over it. It's not going to be a problem. And they very well could have lost the ability to pick up this stuff once I placed something on top of it. Oh, there's no storage for planks. Even though we don't have planks. Okay, well. Make that make sense, I guess. Okay, this guy is now finished cutting trees, so bye-bye. You can go do something else with your life. We have plenty to do. Like, you can go harvest these planks on the ground and take them somewhere else. You can just reuse them in another building. Come get them. Unless they have to go to a storage first, which is pretty dumb if that's actually the case. It might actually be. I don't know why they would do that. It really does not make any sense. I wanted this to be done before the next... Man, that makes me so mad. Mismanagement is real, kids. I'm going to have to build an entire thing just for planks, just so I can harvest the planks, just so I can put them somewhere else. Oh, that is... Yep, that is very frustrating. Okay, where can I put this? Because I would put it right here, but that's just going to delete stuff. But I guess that's really the only answer, is just to put it somewhere like right here. Oh, I can't do that in this building because the planks... It's going to take me a while to get used to this. Put a small industrial pile here and call it for planks. I can build this immediately so I can stop having these planks everywhere. Come on, nobody? Really? Oh, well, it's not working hours anyway. Well, if you finish building this stuff, maybe I'll build you somewhere to sleep. Think about that one? Please. Just do it. Okay. Finally. Alright. That's done. Harvest these carrots. I am in desperate need of you to harvest these carrots. Please. I beg of you. Well, I guess you really don't have room for it, do you? I need more storage for carrots. I need these beavers to eat more food. That's what the problem is. They're not eating enough food. Well, I will say this is where this starts to become a very irritating mechanic for me. When I have to micromanage individual building supply. Yes, I understand I should be building these large warehouses. I can't research those yet. Meanwhile, I'm wasting time on my ticking clock for water because... And now I have to get rid of these... Jeez. Yeah, we'll just leave the chestnuts on the ground. They got to build this levee here. Come on, man. I just need you guys to get these carrots out of here. Now these potatoes. Just come build this thing. Come on. I don't think you understand just how much you guys are harshing my vibe with all of this. Just come get these potatoes. Just come get them. What do you mean no storage space available? Come get this. Man, I'm losing out on a ton of water storage because you guys won't come do it. Oh my god. This is the kind of stuff that makes me mad. Alright, it is what it is. Whatever. Come on, man. I can't store the potatoes until you move the potatoes so I can build a path for you to store the potatoes. But you won't move the potatoes until I have somewhere for you to put the potatoes. But you can't get there until you move the potatoes. Sometimes you just gotta move the potatoes without having somewhere to put them. We all have that chair where we put all of the clean clothes on that we move from the bed when it's time to go to bed, and when you wake up, you take them off the bed and you put them on the chair. Everybody does it. Let's not pretend we're all perfect here. Just get these potatoes out of here. Come on, man. Alright. We are sacrificing the potatoes. Goodbye. Cannot waste any more time and space with this nonsense. You gonna come demolish the potatoes or nah? You just gonna let them sit there? Impede the progress of an entire beaver colony because you won't come get your potatoes? I am begging you to come get your potatoes. I literally can do nothing until the potatoes are gone. I guess I just have to wait for these beavers to eat the potatoes. This entire drought cycle. 14, 15 days, however long it actually is. You disappoint me greatly. I never even got the water high enough to get any water in here. That is annoying. Well, at least this suspension bridge is almost done. Kind of in this catch-22. Oh, they finally got rid of the potatoes. Thank you. Now I can do something that should have been done 20 minutes ago because nobody wanted to put the potatoes anywhere. That is just... yeah. That's something, alright. These guys can't do it diagonally, huh? Okay, well. We'll put the levee here. We'll let them build stuff, and then we'll take the stairs out so they could put this one block in. I really should have built this top down, but I didn't want to take every single corner and fill it with stuff. I think we're just gonna have to do that, though, if we ever expand this. I don't know. That's kind of disappointing. All right, let's check our range here. Okay, we're looking good. I want this to be accessible. Okay, good. That's good range. We'll continue this this way as far as we can, just so we have a good thing here. All right, it's 250 points. We have 335. Let's go ahead and put in... I really don't have beavers to spare for this, honestly. But I will put in 2 of those scavenger flags, and then, since this is the life that we live in now, I guess I should check which buildings I'm allowed to put metal scrap in. So it looks like I can't put metal scrap in the warehouse, but I can put stuff you make with metal scrap in the warehouse. Okay, which one is the pile? There we go. Industrial pile. Okay. Alright, I can live with that. We will put in a large industrial pile over here for the exclusive use of scrap metal. And then once we get 300 science, we'll build a smelter. And then we will get everybody, well, smelting. It requires 200 horsepower. So this is going to be a tough time period for the hard labor haters. We'll just say that. You're going to have to be running on those wheels a long time to get the necessary amount of progress with a smelter. Requires 200 horsepower. That is 4 power wheels to run that thing. Did I build this outside? Wow, I am... Yep. That's about how I expected that to go. All right, well, now they're in range at least, and they can get to work doing that. The good news is we are continuing to slowly add beavers to our town here. It just is a very, very slow process. We have plenty of wood. Seem to be in a good position for having enough to, you know, cut stuff. We have more food than we know what to do with. I guess I could be planting more trees across here in this area that doesn't get dried out so easily. Guess we can start with some maples here. Guess I'll do one more row all the way down into here. We'll just start with these. We're going to have some more wood storage over here, so I think I can get away with putting in... I always want to click the wood thing to do that. Put in this guy right here. Yeah, that should be okay. It's always best to get ahead of the wood growing, even if you don't think you're going to be harvesting right away. So probably about the time these maples mature is when we're going to need them. So that's going to be... I really wish this would have filled up with water. That would have been very helpful, especially because this whole thing is done. Okay. They're getting their scrap metal. It goes in here. We're going to have a nice amount built up by the time we are able to research the smelter, which hopefully shouldn't be too long. It's nice that these guys can use all of these things. Now we just have to put in some more housing. I'm not going to research large barrack for 400, not yet. Not quite yet. I guess I could put... because I want to build this stuff in a closer proximity to other stuff. I really didn't do myself any favors with the placement of this. But I guess we just kind of have to start somewhere, huh? Not really much you can do about that unless I were to put in... no, that's not going to work. I could put back to back like this. We're pretty much already needing another 20. I could get away with doing this. We have our medical beds looking good. We didn't build... we did not build a shower, which I guess we can put in... right there's going to be ugly if I do it that way. We'll see if we can find a slightly better spot. No? Okay, there really isn't a better spot. Oh, I should have specified we'd put wood in here. I guess up here is really the only good spot for us to put a shower. A double shower, mind you. Guess I will put in 2 of those. I understand these probably consume water, but it is pretty dumb if you pump water out of a body of water, wash yourself on something that's still over the body of water, and it drains ostensibly into the body of water, and it still uses the water and makes it go away. That's not how the water cycle works. Something, oh, yeah, you're going to have a little bit lost to evaporation. No, it's not going to be that much. Or it gets stuck in the beavers. No, you're talking about a couple ounces. Not gallons and gallons and gallons. This is about to be unusable as soon as this gets any lower, which is unfortunate. But, you know, they get their use of it while they can. Nobody ever said you're going to be able to go to the pool forever. How are we doing over here? Okay, that's looking good. These guys have to walk a really long way to get food, though. So maybe we put in some food stuff over here. This is going to be another district over here eventually because we have this mine that we can put over here. And we can also, if we're smart about how we build aqueducts as the game goes on, I believe that should be... okay, there's a couple spots on the map that are a little higher than that, but if I'm thinking correctly here, especially if we build up and have the water go up a little bit before it goes anywhere else, we should be able to build aqueducts pretty much anywhere. It's just going to take a lot of levees. Very, very long time to get all that done. We seem to be doing okay, though. I think I can safely... let's see, the gears are just stuck here. Oh, that's right, because we didn't have any gear storage. We really should be... see, this is the part that's going to be hard for me to get used to, is individual storage for every single item. Because I just think, oh, just put it in the lump store, put it in the junk drawer, right? Okay, we're almost... I don't want to miss our smelter at 300. That's going to require 20 gears. Yeah, we're just going to have to start building... I always forget what can go in which one. Industrial pile, no. Okay, that's going to be warehouse because it's finished goods. I guess we'll just put in a bunch of these. I'll hold 30 apiece, that's probably fine. Then some gears in this one. I'll just do some gears and I'll do some planks. Oh no, I can't put... This is what I don't understand. You have... The warehouse... A plank is a finished good. It should be able to go in a warehouse. And not an industrial pile, right? That always just trips me up. So what else can I... This is already built. What else can I put in here? We don't really have other stuff yet. What am I full on for capacity? I guess I could do... I guess I could just do berries and grilled potatoes. Why not? It's not like it really matters, right? I'll just build some little industrial piles for all my little planks. I didn't want to click on you. Stop that. Yeah, this will just all be planks. We're going to need all these planks. Okay, and I was a little late on getting my smelter, but let's unlock that. And then I'm going to put the smelter. I need to be able to get to it on all four sides. We'll put that guy there. I promise you this is not going to be a permanent arrangement. This is just what this is going to have to be for right now. I know it's ugly. Yes, it's hideous. It is suboptimal. But it's the reality of not having engines yet. So I guess you can call this the smelter mobile. It kind of looks like a little car. That's actually kind of cool. We'll let these guys get to this. It's going to take a long time. They got to get all these, all this stuff over there. Good news is we only have 3.5 days left of our drought. And I'm going to get rid of these stairs. We'll get them to build this levee. And then I think we'll have to remember to make sure this is not in a stupid location. Okay, that's already empty. Okay, at least they can use the shower still. That's a nice bonus. Okay, make sure this is already in a good spot. This hopefully should backfill by the time we actually get over here. I'm going to go ahead and just let this fill up a little bit. It's not going to completely empty stuff. It'll be fine. That'll get us in place here. Yeah, I want this to fill as quickly as possible down here. At least this is finally done after all of that. Good lord. Okay, I'm going to just leave this open for now in case I have to get up here and start building on top of stuff. Man, that took a really long time and it didn't need to. It really did not need to. Okay, waiting on gears. Because now we're trying to make gears because we don't have enough gears and they're not there to work on their gears. Alright. Can I... 400 science. That's going to be a while. Good news is we are still regularly making new beavers. I probably need to have another breeding pod or two. So I got 4. That should theoretically be enough to sustain 40, but I do need them to grow sooner rather than later. Oh god, these all require gears, don't they? Oh no, it's just logs. Just a whole bunch of logs. Alright, well you don't need to be running when there's nothing to power yet. That's a waste of a job. Go do something else. Alright, nobody's dry yet, right? Yeah, okay, well, the shower is, which nobody cares. That's fine. That's a luxury item. We got plenty of food, and yet these guys are still starving. Alright, we need to build more breeding pods. That's just what it is. We don't quite have enough resources yet to get away with not having those. Certainly don't need any more farming right now, so Yes, I'm building 4. No, we are not going to start all 4 at the same time. We're just going to start with 2. I just wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way. All right, we haven't started having anybody run over here again, right? Right? Okay. And pause that. I guess we just need 2 more gears for the smelter. 1 more gear. Okay, we should be, well, hopefully soon. Because we can start running it with just 2 of these guys. Running on the power wheels here. One of you has to have a gear, right? No? What about you? No? Okay. There you go. There you go. Now we're cooking with gas. Somebody come finish construction on this thing, I swear. Because here comes the end of the drought. Now, I have my gates set correctly for this not to be a cataclysmic 100-year flood event. Let's see if that happens. Because I know this is right at the hour mark right now. Well, a little past that. And we do need to call it an episode, but I want to make sure that this is all set up good to go. Okay, looks like we are doing okay here. We'll let this fill up. We'll get this, it really does look like a car. That's fun. Okay, well that's operating. I'm going to go ahead and put in warehouse. I guess we could just put one of those right here. We'll have this be metal blocks, which I can't put in. Seriously? Okay, well, they haven't started building it yet. I seriously have to put metal in. Alright. I'm never going to get used to this. I was feeling really good about it for a hot minute. But it doesn't seem that it's meant to be. Yeah, get running. Okay. Now we're full up here and here. And the water is flowing back down here again. I think we're going to be in good shape. Let's put these back up to the correct height. Now, which should be, trying not to flood anything, should be 1.5 to take advantage of all of our space here. Whoa, okay, that's going to be fun. Okay. 1.5 I think is the magic number. Just have to deal with a little bit of flooding. That also probably means I need more than 3 wide in each instance. You turds. All right. That's just going to be how this is, isn't it? Until it evens out, but it will eventually even out. So we're just going to we can't deal with that level of variance there. It's going to have to go back down. That's too bad. It'll be fine though. We will survive. No, this is acting like it's going to flood. I guess let's go ahead and... I know I said I was going to end this episode, but let's go ahead and get that put in there. That should make it a little better. To have that be 4. Well, I guess I really should just turn this into 5 wide. Because I think that's how many source blocks we have. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we'll let them take care of that. And we'll just check out how we're doing over here. We have made metal blocks, actually. So if we were to... well, it's going to take a while to get 20. But we can probably start with the engines pretty soon. Again, we're going to need a lot more wood. That's why I started planting so much of this. But we have another drought coming in 3 days. So we're going to go ahead and call it for today's episode. We'll go ahead and let these guys take care of what they got to take care of. Let this water go away. Need to build another layer of levees here. That'll be a problem for next episode. But I think we can feel pretty good about this. We've got some more recreation options up here. We've got more housing, which we're going to have to expand pretty much immediately anyway. But we have access to metal again, which is very good. Slowly working on getting this stuff figured out. We have plenty of wood, even if we don't have enough beavers to really harvest it yet. That's why I started getting more of these things. Waiting for berries. I guess they just haven't had time to fill it up yet. Yeah, we should be fine to just add those two for now. We'll connect the other two at some point. We might have to do some strategic pausing next episode to try and correct some of this stuff. But we're in good shape. We have a lot of food. We should still be fine on that front for a while. We have plenty of water. I think we can go ahead and unpause the building of one of these tanks and get that started. But we're in good shape. We've got a lot to be happy about with this episode right here. Even though there's still some minor things we could fix. Eventually, when we get to our explosives, I am going to dynamite probably through this side to try and get some water over in this part of the map and see about expanding over there. We'll have to put another district over here most likely. Yeah, that's going to be it for today. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you who take your time to watch these videos. It means a whole lot to me. I hope you enjoy them. I know I enjoy making them. So if you have any comments, questions, concerns, want to say hi, want to roast me for bad decision making, give me helpful tips, tricks, or just whatever's on your mind, comment section is open. I read every comment. I can't always respond. I do my best to. But again, anything you want to talk about, I'm all ears. It's really fun to talk to people about the game or just really anything in general. And that's one of the more rewarding things about doing this, I think. But I'll let you guys get back to what you have going on the rest of the day. Whatever it is, hope you have a good time. Stay safe, have fun, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.